Hi, welcome to 100% LCFC again. My name's Phil, this is Sam. Good evening, Sam.
Good evening.
Great win against Burnley last week, Sam.
Yeah, definitely.
We were pleased with that. Leicester top 4 at the moment, top 6, looking good. Could we go on and win it?
The league?
Yeah, the league. Who knows?
We'd all love to, but...
Well, we're starting to daydream, aren't we? But we're here to do the tactics show. We did it last week. We didn't get it quite right last week, did we? We were only a couple of players off, but... What we're going to try and do is we're going to try and pick our starting 11. I'll see, Sam's been thinking about his, I've been thinking about mine. We'll see what team we come up with. And what we want from you guys is we want your comments. Put your views down. Let us know who your starting 11 is. If you agree with who Sam picks, if you disagree with who I pick, put it in the comments. Let us know your starting 11 and let's see who gets it right. Let's see who can outthink Brendan Rodgers. Next game, of course, is Leicester away at Southampton on Friday night, Sam, 8 o'clock kickoff.
Go for it.
Pick your keeper. We all know who the keeper's going to be.
It'll be Casper. I think he had an alright game against Burnley. So I think to carry on with this, because I think one of the problems with Chilwell coming in, because I want to talk about these two together, is Schmeichel was having a go at Chilwell. I think that was Schmeichel's fault. He's in his own 6-yard box and that ball's coming in. That's his ball every day of the week. If he's not getting that, it's either a good header or his fault. You're talking about Chris Wood's first goal for Burnley. I thought it was a bit further out than 5 yards, but I agree with you. Casper, we were sitting in the family stand right behind, and Casper goes absolutely mental at Chilwell, which I think was a bit out of order because Chilwell went for the block and didn't make it. But it's not easy to block a cross like that.
No, it was a good cross.
Yeah.
You've got central defenders who can defend it. You've got Casper who could come and clear it or save it.
Yeah.
And everybody seems to have a go at Ben Chilwell.
Yeah.
A few fans, I'm not going to say lots of fans, but there's been enough fans saying that maybe, and I'm looking frantically for Christian Fuchs. So, should be Christian Fuchs in, Ben Chilwell back out. What are your thoughts on Christian Fuchs?
I mean, we know what Fuchs has got. He's a good player on his day, and so is Chilwell. He's a great player on his day, but I think most clubs would kill to have a player like Chilwell in his team. Fuchs, like I said last week, he's a good player, but obviously got 1-2 top seasons.
One season back with Leicester.
That's about it. He's just a backup if Chilwell gets injured. So
I'm with you, Sam. 100%. It's Casper in goal, and I agree with you. It's Ben Chilwell at left back. Carry on with your team then. Let's see. I think we're going to agree on this bit.
Yeah, it's Sinchu again.
He's picking himself, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good game. Good, decent performance against Burnley.
Yeah.
Didn't do anything too wrong.
No.
Had a lot of touches of the ball. The way we're playing now, Southampton,
he seemed comfortable on the ball.
Chilwell, Evans are going to get a lot of touches.
Yeah, then I think Evans as well.
No surprises there.
No. Then Ricardo. Right back.
I think put in the comments what you think. I think most Leicester fans are going to agree with that. I think there's going to be a few wanting Ben Chilwell dropped out and Christian Fuchs putting in. But I totally agree with that with you. Midfield is where it could get interesting, playing away at Southampton. I
think after the Burnley game, we tried with Perez, but Ndidi, he's good at getting there again. He had not a brilliant game, but not a bad game. So, he's one of those players which you didn't see too much from, which means he's probably done his job.
His job, yeah. You didn't notice him do too much. He was around the pitch, putting the tackles in, doing what Ndidi does well.
Yeah.
A good 7 out of 10 performance probably against Burnley. So I'm with you on Ndidi. My debate is going to be, Sam, is do we, playing away from home, do we go for that? Do we go for an Ndidi Chowdhury a bit more defensive?
Against Southampton, no. It's they're 4th bottom at the moment, so they're on poor form. I think if we should go there and play our own game. Like if we go and play how we play normally, I think we could come away with 3 points.
So you're saying, and again, put the views in. What do you think? Would you not have Chowdhury in the team? Would you go like some saying, be a bit more positive as Leicester, play our game? I think we're starting to show that we should play our game. So again, I think a lot of people will agree with you. I probably am agreeing with you at the moment that it's Ndidi in there.
Yeah.
Who are you having round him this week?
I think I'm going to have Tielemans in front of him on the right side, a bit more there.
Yeah.
And I think my team, I think Maddison's going to play just above Tielemans in the number 10 role, so around there.
I mean, Tielemans probably was man of the match for most of us last week.
Yeah.
I think he was about an 8 out of 10. Not amazing, but we were starting to see with Yuri last week some of the flashes from last season, weren't we? He was doing some nice touches.
From the get-go, he was out there. He was chasing after the ball after the first 5 minutes.
That first 5 or 10 minutes, he was on fire, wasn't he? It didn't carry on for the whole match. But Tielemans overall, I think, was our best player against Burnley. Yeah, fire away. So you've got Tielemans, James Maddison. James Maddison didn't have an amazing game.
No.
If I'm honest, against Burnley. He put in a lot of corners that didn't have much effect.
Yeah.
But, you know, hey, let's not grumble. Who are you going to have with those two?
I mean, I'd have Vardy up front to start with, because it's the other positions. Because we've got so many good players to talk about. I'm not sure who to put in around that side.
You're a bit... Well, Dennis Pratt obviously got delayed back from Belgium.
We're playing on Friday, he's not going to play again. Because I think we're playing on Friday. I think he's going to have that time off again. I don't think he'll start.
He was on the subs bench though, but you don't think he's going to play Dennis Pratt.
No.
So who are you going to put in there then? You're going to put Harvey Barnes. Are you going to put Mark Albrighton? We've got Perez. Let's get some of the options out. We've got Harvey Barnes. We've got Perez. We've got Mark Albrighton. I'm going to chuck another one in here for you, Sam, because I'll tell you what, Demarai Gray had a really decent game on Saturday. Cameo role, 20 minutes he came on, but he effectively was heavily involved in that goal, wasn't he, for Leicester? So Demarai Gray would be wanting a shout in there. I think Pratt, you're going to put, is a shout as well. I think that's the people who are going to think they're in the mix, aren't they?
Yeah.
Now you need to pick. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You need two out of those.
I think we played both the wingers. I think for me to start with, it's got to be Barnes, because that bit of play to get the first goal for us to make it level.
What a cross!
It's what a cross, but it's the best time to get a goal.
Yeah.
Because Rodgers' talk has changed completely then. Because rather than saying we're going in 1-0 to second half, we're going in 1-1. So their heads drop and our heads go up as soon as we go into the second half.
But what a cross from Barnes. He was almost down in the corner flag, wasn't he? Put it on a pin for Vardy. Vardy doesn't get many headers. No. But that was an amazing cross. So you think just for that alone, and I think Barnes had a good performance overall. So you're at that at the moment. You still need one more player in there.
I still need one more player. I think it's difficult. I don't think I'd play Gray, because he's a good player, but every time he has a good game, we start him and then he does pretty average, and then he gets subbed off at the 60-70 minute mark. So I think he's better to come on for the last 20-25 minutes. I agree with you. I think Demarai Gray is starting to be a super sub for Leicester. Yeah. I'd rather see him come on from the bench. You're starting to think, well, maybe he can do something in that 15 minutes. So I'm with you. I think Demarai Gray makes the bench. He'll want to make the starting team, but every time he gets a start, it doesn't seem to work out for him, does it? So no. We're both saying Demarai Gray, super sub, please, if we need him. You need one more player in there. Yeah, I think Perez is going to get dropped just because he played okay, but £30 million and he's 9 games in now. He's not got a goal or anything to show for it so far. So I think you think Perez is going to not start. A kick up the backside. Okay. I'd not start him.
I'm with you. I'm quite happy to not start Perez. I'm not seeing loads from him, so I'm more than happy if Perez doesn't start. But now we're going to argue, aren't we?
I think Dennis Pratt won't play, and I think Albrighton's going to come in to this game and play on the wing.
Well, there you go. So you're going to put Tielemans in the middle?
Yeah, just about.
Like that?
Yeah. It's a bit more like a diamond kind of position, with like Barnes and Albrighton coming back in to help. I
think playing away from home, it suits us more in a way, because Southampton will want to come at us. So these players will play very deep like that with just Vardy chasing around. But all those 5 midfielders can attack very quickly in their own ways. Even Ndidi's got pace. Yeah. So you think it's going to be 4? Again, is it going to be that 4-1? I think it'll be 4-1.
I think it'll be 4-1-3-1-1 almost. So have Albrighton there, Maddison there because he's good in that 10 position, and then have like the midfield off, and then so like a 4-1-3-1-1 or like a 4-1-3-1.
That's how you think it's going to set up.
Yeah,
I'm with you with Albrighton. I actually think he is going to put Dennis Pratt in though. That's my difference. I think he's going to play Dennis Pratt. I think it's going to be the Tielemans and Pratt there. I don't necessarily think. I think it is very narrow, but I'm trying to put them in the right position. You see, I want Maddison there. Yeah. That's the big thing. I want Maddison there, and I like Yuri there. And I think then you have to have Dennis Pratt there and Harvey Barnes there. I think it is almost a bit more of that 4-1. Yeah. That's how my team is. 4-1, 4-1. That's how I think. But I think we will be quite defensive like this and quite compact.
Because it'll be open as well. So if like you have Vardy up here, then you do have Maddison there. Anyone's there, then they push into the midfield a bit. You know you've got Chilwell and Ricardo who can push up and come back in time to get attacking and defensive if they come on the counter-attack.
Very good. So we've almost gone for it's not too dissimilar side to last week. It does start to pick itself, doesn't it, a little bit. Perez, we're both thinking won't start. We don't think Demarai Gray should start just because he has more impact from the subs bench. We're arguing over Mark Albrighton and Dennis Pratt. I think he'll play Pratt because he's paid £26 million for him. He's a Rodgers player. I think Albrighton will take him a while, but I think he'll get back in the side. But for me, we're not too far off. Now we want to know your views, your comments. Let us know in the comments below. Do you agree with our starting 11? Which players do you disagree with? Who is your starting 11? Let us know and we'll see who starts for Brendan Rodgers. Thanks, Sam.
Cheers.
See you at the match.